To me, a definition of lean is eliminating waste in processes.
Healthcare should have been first at looking at waste because defects in healthcare are lives.
They actually were building the new clinic, and part of lean is trying to kind of simulate to see where you're going to have problems.
Being able to map out that floor plan and walk through it as a patient was integral in us making changes to the design.
We started taping out the laboratory. We started taping out our radiology areas. One big thing we found out is our doors were too small.
The door space wasn't large enough to accommodate a patient that was in a wheelchair.
Looking at the patient and how it flowed, did we make all the dots connect for the patient and the families?
They tried to make sure that they had the least amount of movement as they had to go through their clinic.
We also changed the flow. The patient wouldn't have to get up and down and go to multiple waiting rooms.
We had what we called a buddy system, so there was a registrar to a phlebotomist. The registrar's in the first room, and then in the back room is where we do the drawing of the blood. When that door shuts, as a registrar, I can pull a patient back and register them. And when lab opens the door, they pull the patient through. They start drawing, and then they allow the patient to leave. And then they will open the door again for the next patient. So the door became the system.
UK TrueLean really gives you the recipe to come into your organization and build that philosophy.
They're trying to really make sure that our organization understands that in order for it to be successful, you have to have a culture that makes it successful.
Neil is a leader. When you have the leader who's behind lean and they're pushing the organization, you can move mountains.
Estimate of our opening since 2013, we've probably seen nearly 3 million people in this facility. It's been the difference in my career. I would most certainly recommend UK TrueLean to every company and every leader and every manager.